Hi, I'm Alison. My husband and I are visiting our son and his family in South Carolina. This morning I am sitting on the porch of his converted barn where we are staying. I find myself engrossed with the tiny hummingbirds that are frequenting my recently purchased feeding station. Close to the barn is Lucky and his constant companion, George the goat. As you can see, Lucky is a handsome and friendly animal. You may very well guess why he has the name Lucky. Lucky for him, he escaped the food chain. The pair are inseparable and obviously enjoying their remaining years together. The feeding station was relatively inexpensive and purchased locally. Seems to be doing a good job. It has, as you can see, several perches, which amazingly the birds do occasionally use. Obviously in this part of the world, hummingbirds are not that uncommon, but where I come from, there is none at all. Much too cold for them. Having said that, I read recently there was a sighting of a hummingbird in Donegal on the northwest coast of Ireland. False alarm. What was seen by the overexcited twitchers was a hawk moth. This large moth shares a number of characteristics with the bird. Its long tongue is very similar to the beak of the hummingbird and obtains nectar in the same way. My feeding station is filled with a sugary solution, 4 parts hot water to 1 part sugar. The sugar is dissolved in the hot water and left to cool. Here in South Carolina, the temperature is hovering around the 100-degree mark. And it occurred to me that although my sugar solution was cooled before putting it into the glass container, the relentless sun was continually warming the water. Ice cubes at the ready, I dropped 2 to 3 into the container and waited. Sure enough, within a minute or two, I had a pair of these remarkably agile creatures enjoying the cool liquid on a hot and humid day in South Carolina. A very restful hour was spent enjoying my book, the birds, and of course, Lucky and George.